So make sure your cell phones are on silent, anybody, I don't want the sound to blow anything.
Yep.
Probably only get one shot from John here.
Okay, we'll do this on the fly.
Go for it.
Are we recording?
Not
Sorry?
It's pretty on.
We're
Yeah.
recording? Okay, so the new user will eventually read all the information on the homepage. They get to see little screenshots for every topic they're reading. Okay, I gotta change that font. But there's some nice screenshots on the homepage. So let's go ahead and enroll as a new user. We're gonna press free trial. And we're gonna check, let's make up a name. What should we make up? All of you guys are users ready, so let's make
Okay,
up
Patricia.
Patricia. Okay, so it's checking to see if the name is available, and yes, it's available. We'll create a password. This 12345. 12345. So it has to, everything has to match required fields. I'm not going to get into that, but let's just make a fake email for now.
Okay.
Patricia@pat.com. Full name. Patricia Doe.
Okay.
Is in Sunnyvale. So that's all the required fields. You don't need to put the state, you don't need to put the zip code. Let's send, and we will get a message saying,
Okay, so if we do put the state and the zip code, is it gonna cause a problem? Because
Yeah.
most people are gonna do that.
no,
Can we do what most people are gonna do?
Yeah, but we're having a problem right now with this. And it's not gonna have a problem.
Okay.
Let me do that again. You're gonna have to edit that. 1, 2, 3, 4,
It's
5.
okay, it's part of the magic. When it's not work on the first time.
Great. Why do we have an issue? Wait just a second.
At least there should be.
See?
All right.
There we go. Enrollment complete. Click this icon to log in. So what was it, Patricia? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Yeah.
All right. So see this top message? If they're a new user, the first thing they need to do is put in current weight and gender. That's important because the analytics later, it has to compare you between male and female. So it has to know if you're male or female. So, and your current weight, it has to calculate your calories, it has to calculate what are your goals, how much you should be lifting. And it will display how much you're in comparison to other people of what they're lifting. So let's go ahead and go to profile settings and we will set, if you notice, I'm going to scroll down, I see strength endurance. We have 3 programs here. We now have USAW weightlifting. If someone wants to come in and be doing the USA weightlifting program, they select USA weightlifting program and eFitBOT will be making recommendations for that program itself. So what type of exercise, like snatch and clean and jerk, all of the exercises in between, what days you should do them, day 1, day 2. Right now we're just going to stick with strength endurance. If you notice, we have NASM, that is a stabilization for beginners, people that are out of shape, that have poor posture, poor balance. That routine is
That's
for
a
those type of
really good
people.
one for that.
Okay, and there's
So
going to be a lot of other
why
programs
there,
too.
does it look to me like there's 2 strength and endurance?
Oh no, because one's a default.
Oh.
Okay, that's kind of like the way it is. So we'll just stay with strength endurance SE. So we'll put the weight, let's say she's, I don't know, 155, gender female. Now everything else below this is not required. We can skip all that. What's important are these training settings, the current weight, the gender, and the program type. So
Can
we'll
we
go
have the
ahead.
little stars on things that are required?
Yeah, there is stars. Well, not on all of them, but there's stars on these 2 right here. Can you see those? They're real tiny.
Okay.
There's a little star right there. Scroll down. This you can turn off the eFitBOT messages. It's going to be popping up a bunch of messages. Age, not really important at this time, so we'll go ahead and save. Okay, so it's saved. We're going to go back to our home page, and that screen is gone. Okay, and we got a summary of where this Patricia stands right now. No stats because she hasn't input anything yet. She scroll down, she can see weight training. Everything's great because she hasn't worked on any muscles yet. She can scroll down even more. She'll get nutrition. She hasn't eaten anything yet. She's at 0 calories. Her goal is 0 calories. So we probably should set her her nutrition goals right now, so let's go ahead and do that. We'll go back to settings, we click the hamburger button, go to settings, and we will input something really quick here. Let's say Patricia wants to lose weight. Now this is where a certified nutritionist should probably get involved, because doing it yourself is probably not recommended, unless you have a coach. So saturated fat 20, fiber 15, sodium should probably be about 1800, sugar, let's put 35, potassium 3600.
Recommended. Yeah.
Just put it,
128 ounces. Okay, now Patricia has her calories, her nutrient settings, macronutrients. Let's go back to the home page, and now you'll see that she now has a goal of 1,500 calories. Okay, so that's enough for the home page. Once you guys visit it and you can play around with it more, you can go to suggested foods. You can go straight to the journal if you just want to bypass the suggestions. Same thing with the workouts. You can press yes.
so on the other page we were looking at, we had the different programs that we had, the strength training, the NCIS. Why isn't there a weight reduction program that includes both the go to the nutrition page and also the exercises that would
Okay, that's a good idea. The program for the type of exercise to do for weight reduction is already in there. That would be the stability, lean body mass program, and we're going to be inputting all kinds of different programs.
But I think from a marketing standpoint, Lydia's point can be used as a more sellable program.
Yeah. Well,
and,
the whole
and if
goal,
you already have it in there, then just put it so
The
that
whole-
you tell them to go to the weight page to
Public
make sure
name.
that and
the settings, yeah, that could be set when they first enroll too.
Right.
We're going to set that up when they first enroll. Right now we don't have enough programs. We only have 3.
What we can do, John, is also the public name can be a weight reduction program, but its mapping is to this program.
Yeah, well that's a good idea. We can do that.
Yep.
We'll have other things like what goals. Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to gain muscle? Do you want to do a specific sport? We'll have all that in later on. So let's go ahead and go to some of these modules. Should we do a workout module first? Yeah. Okay, workout module. This is the lift journal.
wait, so I understood what you said is that I like the very first homepage where it gives you all those screenshots and stuff like that. And if you say, yeah, this is what I want, then there's some links that you click to go and do this next and that next.
Yeah, correct. And that's going to be customizable. So you'll be able to see, if you're going to see later, I want the weightlifting program. I'm going to see a graph of my progress right away. And that's what I want to see. I want to see where I'm on the snatch and clean and jerk. Okay, so right now we're in the lift journal. And there's a bot that says, need suggestions, I'm here to help. So you can press the bot, and it's going to come up with the strength endurance program.
Oh, this is nice. This
So
is
now
new.
you have suggested
That's
exercises.
beautiful, John.
Yeah, that's really
Okay.
nice.
So now the bot knows you're 0, you don't have anything, so it's recommending a specific program. You can see back, chest, legs. Okay. Now day 1, if you want a static program that has just a simple, straightforward day 1, the same exercise all the time, we have that too. And we have day 2. Okay, legs. So obviously this is chest,
Very nice,
shoulder,
John.
triceps,
This is new. I haven't seen this. This is really nice.
back,
Uh-huh.
and I believe this is chest, shoulder, triceps, back, and legs.
And John, do you want to talk about if the user goes crazy and picks up 10 exercises, all the suggested ones?
Yeah.
What are the back-end checks?
Well, let's do. Well, we could do something like this. For example, let me give you an example right now. We're kind of jumping ahead right now. But if I choose an exercise, let's say in the legs category, we do a leg extension. Okay, see the bot changed the response here. I'm here to help. Someday I hope my creator will upgrade my legs so I can climb up ladders. It's kind of being funny right now, but
Okay.
what's going to happen is it's picking up. It knows you've done legs, so
Yeah.
it's going to make a response with legs.
Right.
It knows when you do back. Let's choose a back exercise. Okay, pull up assist. Okay, now it says my favorite song is "Baby Got Back." Okay, I'm trying to be funny here, but what I'm trying to demonstrate here is it knows that you're doing back, and it can make a recommendation
Okay.
regarding your back.
I didn't realize the knowledge base was that.
Yeah, well, we're gonna make it so broad.
I mean, that's humanizing the bot, and I
Yeah,
like
yes,
that. I like that
it.
a lot,
Yes.
John. That was a good move, actually.
Okay, let's stay within this journal, and let's go ahead and input everything of day 1. So it's like, okay, I want to do everything. Client comes in, I'm going to select all.
Yeah, you have a select all button
We
there,
have a
so let's
select
see what
all. We're going to
happens.
send a journal. Okay, so now we have all the exercises for that.
Does the
thing.
bot say you're
So-
crazy?
Well, no, not yet.
That's the build-up that needs to
But,
happen.
but once you start inputting it, it'll tell you when you hit your goal. So incline press, let's say we're going crazy, we're hitting I don't know, astronomical numbers here.
That's day one exercise, man.
Yeah, let's say we're going crazy,
Yeah.
we're lifting a lot of weight.
Way to start.
The bot will say, will start changing, it'll let you know if you're hitting your goal. Okay, but I don't know if I enabled that, but eventually this will change once you start inputting a lot of data in here. There's 5 different ways you could input. I just showed you through EfitX bot, which we want people to use. We want them to do the suggested exercises. These will change daily. These 2, day 1, day 2, will not change. It's static because we want preference, people that just want to do a simple
Same
routine.
thing, right?
Same
That's
thing on
very
top.
good, that's
Yeah.
very good. What's the gray button at the far right?
Okay. If you notice,
Yeah, I think
yeah,
so.
well that's just skip to go straight to the journal.
Okay.
And you notice, see, the color's changed.
Yeah.
So it says, okay, you worked your chest, you worked your abs, you worked your legs, you worked your shoulders, and your back, because we inputted stuff. So it keeps track. You'll notice down here, it keeps track of some of the exercise. We're going to emphasize this better with a nice graph. You've done 2 chests, you've done 1 back, 2 shoulders, 1 quad exercise. We're going to, Sinai will probably emphasize more on what it should say actually, and how it should be displayed. Okay, so back to the journal. Like I said, you hit this plus button, you have another alternative way of getting the exercise into your journal. You could do history. This person doesn't have any history because it's a new person, so I'm going to demonstrate later.
I know what history does.
Yeah, okay, catalog.
I
Okay.
use it,
You also
it
could
gives me the
create,
workout that I did.
create your own exercise.
Yeah.
Okay, so notice
Which
this.
I had to do recently, because I did just a straight plank, not a rollover plank or something plank, and so I had to create, just
Okay,
a
so I
plank.
made a custom exercise. I'm going to save. Right now, I just created my own.
But you're not going to get analytics for that.
You will not get analytics because there's no
Yeah, I know.
classification. So that's the thing that we want to avoid. We want to get as much exercise in our database as possible. Okay, so there's simple stuff here. Yeah, I already demonstrated this area. Delete, basic. You could add notes. You press this bot and you'll get a status of where you are. Right now, this person doesn't have a status because they don't have a history. They could watch a video on it though.
Oh,
If I
by the way,
click this,
the videos, I had to use
you
one
get a video.
the other day, just because I forgot what it asked for, and I said, oh, I have no idea what they're talking about. And it was so convenient, it was so easy just to check
The
the
videos
video.
are usually a first time thing. Once you learn the exercise, you probably won't use the videos as much. That's why we don't
But
emphasize
it's
a whole
okay
lot.
because it makes you very comfortable to know that it's there,
Yeah,
in case
for-
you may forget,
for the
and then
new-
it also tells you, wait, do it exactly this way. So I like the videos because they're very good with the exact performance. Like you do have a coach there telling you, keep your shoulders back, keep your arms, parallel, whatever it is.
Okay, so this client, if I press this graph button, you see that she already passed her goal for the day. For the week, for her power goal, she's not there yet. So this is what's really unique about EfitX. You can tell the difference between endurance and power. So what's the difference?
So just a question for
Sure.
everyone's kind of clarification, including mine. Is it sum total or is it just for that exercise?
It's just for this sec. No, it's for the whole day.
Whole day.
It's from the left
It's
journal.
for the whole day.
The whole thing? Yeah.
There's more features later. We're going to show you analytics later, but I'm going to show you with my module. So this client, if she wants the power to go up, she has to lift heavier weights here. Let's say 1,000 pounds. Okay, 1,000 pounds. And who cares about the reps?
That's
Just
beautiful.
do one. Okay, who can chest fly 1,000 pounds? So if we go back to this graph, look at that. Power endurance went to 790. So when you lift more weight, less reps, it'll identify power. You do lightweight, a lot of reps, it's gonna scale endurance for you.
And just for us internal folks, that's the secret sauce. And
That's one of the secret sauce,
One
yeah.
of the secret sauces.
I
now.
tested it, it works.
It works.
But we're gonna emphasize that because this is how we're gonna measure calorie expenditure through this volume.
Well, as a motivator,
Motivator.
if that's what you talk about, secret sauce.
As
That's-
a motivator,
yeah,
but then
it works.
what people don't realize is how many calories can you burn doing weight training? You could wear a wearable and you say, okay, well I burn 1,000 calories in 1
No
hour.
correlation.
But when you do weights, it won't pick up. Your heart rate does not go that high. You have different,
Mechanics.
yeah, you have different mechanics. You have different, what do you call it? your system goes through a different process to burn calories.
Anaerobic, aerobic.
Yeah, Kayla.
He's
You're fresh in the book and you have the answer. Just reading the end.
he's throwing that. He's throwing it to you on the
Well,
fly.
actually, I can't remember either, so I'm just
Oh.
asking for help.
Statistics.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Your system goes through a whole process of burning calories while you weight train. Okay, so let's move on to cardio. Cardio is straightforward. Let's get moving. That means there's nothing inputted, so let's go ahead and let's do walk on the treadmill 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Um,
I hate that.
automatically calculates the heart rate if you put your age. We did not put our age, so it's saying 165, that's the maximum heart rate. We go to settings and give Patricia an age. What
45.
is her age? 45?
Why not?
And we go back to cardio. It changed 131. Okay, so it gives you an idea of where your heart rate should be if you want to burn with the maximum fat. So let's post that entry now. Nice job. Let's keep it flowing. Now, look, if you, like I said, if you start going crazy and you do 200 minutes, killing those calories, go complete. Can you read that? Killing those calories. Nice job. Keep it flowing.
Nice job, John.
Yeah. So it starts
Yeah.
changing as you input.
Okay, but is it going to tell you you're dying? You know.
Hey, good question.
Yeah.
Okay. And yes, I could answer that question. In nutrition. So if we go to nutrition, looks like you need to eat something. Okay, there's no input. So let's go ahead and eat something. We're gonna
I
go to
love my
catalog.
little bot.
Let's go to menus. There's nothing in the menus, but let's go ahead and put oatmeal. Okay, so we'll select something. We could actually drop down and see the label if we want.
That's beautiful.
Okay, that's a quest bar. Let's go ahead and input that quest bar. Okay, and I'm trying to be funny again. I love eating nuts and bolts. But we could, like I said, we could input anything we want it to say. We're going to allow trainers to input stuff they want.
Excellent.
With a premium price.
Excellent.
They want, they want to see the client progress. They get to put their own motivation on
Right.
it. So let's say,
By the way,
See, this
can
person
they
got
can they
1500.
put their name someplace there?
Yeah.
You know, so that the bot is called
We could do
John
that.
or the bot's
Yeah, we could
called
do that.
Dion or
we
something.
can make it more personal.
Yeah.
The whole thing is going to be customizable and also.
So because if you have right below the bot's feet, you know that little thing says Dion, you know, so you know the bot's name.
In fact, the whole software can be
Yeah, we could do
delivered
that.
as a service.
If you notice, I went to settings. I'm going to change, Lydia, to answer your question. I'm going to put 400 calories for Patricia. So the bot knows she weighs 145 pounds. 400 calories.
It's gonna die.
Yeah, okay, so we save changes
That's
and,
Venezuelans calories.
and we
Go
go
ahead.
to this. Look what it says.
Read it. It's too light.
It says, I think you need to rethink your goals, food goals. Just saying.
I love eating nuts and bolts. Got it.
So yeah, there's safety precautions here. We can't get too detailed because we're not nutritionists. We can't say you can't eat less than 1,000 calories because that's not true. Some people could eat 900 calories. Depends what kind of supplements they're taking and their lifestyle.
Can you say we recommend you consult a trainer or a
We could
nutritionist?
do that too.
Yeah, Lydia had the same
And that-
feedback on the other
Yeah.
screen, nutrition screen as well.
Okay, so look at the color of these
They're all
things.
the same, yeah.
What I'm going to do now is get out of Patricia and show you one of my clients because you won't be able to see the full features with Patricia because she's a new client. So I'm going to log out.
By the way, I've got about 5 minutes. I gotta run.
You have 5 minutes?
Yeah.
So John, you should go to your account.
Yeah, I'm going to my account right now. And I'm going to show you Michael. I think he's a good candidate. So Michael has a little more on his graph. He didn't work out today, so his activity is BMR, but he's logging in his food. Good for him. We'll go to his food and you see all the food he's
Yeah.
eating today or he plans to eat today. If we go back, he's staying within zone, kind of under. But see, but
Oh,
this, see,
these
he's
are the
been
ones that
logging
used to be round. Okay,
now
so
turn
here's the
red.
red one. Got it. Okay, these would be circles. Now they're
Okay, green. That means he's optimizing his calories and his fat. Went over on carbs just a little, and then his protein is under. So I look at these when I check on my clients. I say, okay, I'm looking for red. I'm like, you're not eating right, and I can use that against you and say, okay, well, if you want to lose weight. So on trainer's perspective, we look at your journal and say, okay, well, you got to fix your eating.
So that's a very good sellable for the trainer because you don't have to read through the entire list of things.
Correct.
You get the summary sheet,
Yeah,
and
and then I
then if
can
you see
question-
there's a problem, you can go look at just that for that feature
Correct.
on that.
Okay, so
Okay, so did you put anything for water tracking and for salt when they're doing that?
well, you have
Cutting
this. You have this right here, where you can look at sodium His goal is 1800, he's at 12, 17. We
And
don't have water
what
yet.
puts in the 1800?
That's the RDA. Recommend daily
Okay,
allowance
got it.
is it's around 2,000 for a 150 pound person.
Okay, got it.
I made it a little bit lower, but because he's trying to lose weight.
Okay.
Okay, so you could look at this. It looks like a USDA label.
Excuse me, but his coach has to put that in.
Yes, so you can put it in himself. You can
Okay.
change. Every user can change their own settings.
All right.
Okay, let's go to something that's this interesting. We already looked at cardio. Okay, this is Michael's cardio. We looked at his food. Let's look at some of his weights. Oh, he hasn't been working out. Shame on him. Okay, there's something there. Okay, but let's look at the bot. So we can look at his barbell squat and we can see his PR, 195 pounds. We can see the last 5 entries that he's done. So we also got this graph down here on his progress. So this is excellent progress.
Yeah.
So for his
That's a nice chart.
barbell squat, he's doing his job.
I like that.
And I'm doing that job training him because I
Yeah.
tell him I want to see this go up.
Right.
So that's a perfect example right there of how a trainer, a coach should train.
That's
this guy.
excellent. That's really nice.
The red power is not really important, it's more of the endurance for him.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so that is a useful graph, but I'm going to show you more analytics with Sai cooked up. But before I move on to the analytics, how do you use this bot? Is okay, if I want to replace, I don't want to do it to his because I'll mess it up. If I don't I have 0 entries here, there's 0 entries here, and I don't know what to do, I can hit the bot and actually press this button and it will populate this module here. I'm not going to do it to his because
Yeah.
it'll mess it up. So if you don't know what to do, you could go to that bot and actually get
You could do
your
that
last
another
history.
day and then just take out that day.
Okay, so now size stuff.
Okay, guys, I gotta go. On that.
You should
I'm out.
you should see this for a second.
Okay.
Okay, so this is analytics. This is his progress.
Yeah.
This is the total endurance trend for Michael for all his exercise. So it's going up. His slope is going up. So his is doing well. His is doing well. If you go over here, powerlifting, Lydia,
Oh my
go to
gosh.
strength, you'll see his comparison on the bench press compared to everybody else. So he's actually pretty strong. So there's no age group yet because we didn't put the age groups yet, but this is anybody 18 and older.
Oh
'Cause we're
my
going to-
gosh, that's great, guys.
Okay, so he's a novice right now. Is he ready to compete? No. He has to get up here. His deadlift, okay, under intermediate, but he's better than a novice. So he's
That's
getting
a good
around
one,
the
though.
deadlift. Okay, there's more statistics for Olympic weightlifting too, but he doesn't do
Yeah.
That category.
he doesn't do that category. So
Says it
there's
on the blue
nothing.
bar, yeah.
That's where I do it. And then there's popular exercises that we have in here.
The secret sauce, John, if you go back to the first one, the secret sauce, your secret sauce,
one?
that's the overall sugar candy of endurance volume
Yeah,
and
yeah.
power.
Okay,
Right.
Let me show you Elizabeth because that's a really good
Yeah.
example. Elizabeth, most of you know Elizabeth.
I know those.
I don't know where her module is. Oh, there it is. But I looked at it the other day and I go, wow, either she's doing a great job
Wow, that's
Yeah.
really good.
or I'm an awesome trainer. But she's doing a great job. Look at that top slope for endurance. I don't think it gets better than that, except for that dip because she went on vacation again.
Yeah, she's
And-
a powerhouse there. I mean, she should be impressed with that. Did she get to see that?
Not yet. Nobody even knows
And
about
as
this
you
stuff.
get to use it more, the green line kind of tells you that's what you need to shoot for.
And we were using this. Yeah, we were using this during sessions.
And you can average that, but one can never go exponentially high. So at some point in time, it's going
Okay,
to
that-
taper
yeah.
off. Yeah.
Okay, Lydia, thanks for coming.
Well, I'm just gonna tell my dad I'm gonna be a little bit late, so I'm gonna.
We're about
See,
done
she may not want me
with
now
most of
that
the
I'm.
features already. I think that's all the features.
Um,
The key features. Is
The-
there anything else, Si?
The enrollment, the enrollment, the
Yeah.
coach stuff.
Coach, we're not set up for coaches yet, but
I think
by 10th,
it's just about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
this is Nir's module. All the exercise is going to be here, but later on the coaches will be able to create total programs that will be used for their own clients, or they could use it in a broad perspective, make it available to the public. If they want to make it available to the public, we're going to charge.
Right.
Any questions?
This look great.
Mm-hmm.
I like the graphs.
Yeah, this one I didn't emphasize a whole lot because we didn't eat anything, but if I let's do mine.
Need to use access.
Hi, it's Lydia. My
Your
appointment got
exercise.
changed to 1 o'clock today, but I'm running really late, so I'm
gonna change my
I'm
setting.
gonna get out in just a few minutes. I just want to know.
Change my setting to
if you see
USAW.
me At 1:20, that's about
I'm
how
gonna
long
log
it's gonna
out.
take me to get there. Give me a call, and if not, I'll just change my direction when I'm driving. Hi, it's Lydia. Okay, 1:20,
Okay,
I'll
see
be
you.
there. Bye.
You see what I got? Because I changed mine to weightlifting progress.
Mhm.
I have a snatch. Snatch progress graph and a clean and jerk graph. And then I have, this is how much I ate today, and this is how much I'm burning right now.
Yep. Recording? Stop.
Yes, we can stop.